Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm AnimusJ and welcome back to JWorld. This is episode number 4, I do believe, and I have been doing some grinding. You're probably wondering, hey, AnimusJ, how do you have the Undying? No, what are they called? Untotem? No. Totem of Undying. I knew I could do it. Why do you have a Totem of Undying in your hand? Well, inquisitive viewer, the reason I have a Totem of Undying is because we did a raid. You see, I had a dude, what are they called? Patrol captain guy? The dude with the banner. I had him trapped over there for the longest time. And so what I did was I killed him, and then I ran over to here where I had already built up this stuff. You see, the half slabs prevent the dudes with the crossbows from shooting me, but they can still see me. And then the witches can't throw their potions through here either. Yeah, so I did a whole raid. I did an entire raid, and I only died one time. It sucks that we died, because we did lose one villager. I don't know that he was an imperative villager. I don't remember. I know we lost Farmer John, and we lost one other one. So here's a dramatic reenactment of exactly how that went down. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. We can't do this. We can't hold them off. We have to get to safety. Villagers, run! You cannot have my villagers. No, I will protect them with my dying breath. Yes, take that, and take that, and take that. Yes, yes, we can do this. We can do this. Bring it on, big boy. What do you got? You don't got... That really hurt. That really hurt. Come on, come on! Come at me, bro. No, you cannot hurt these people. These are my people. I will defend and protect my people. You must go, all of you. I will kill you all. Yes, bring it on. Bring it on, all of you. I'll get every last one of you. Come on, yes, yes. Come on. Get dead. Get dead. Die. Farmer John, now is not the time. You have to go. You have to leave me. You have to leave me, Farmer John. Run! Run! Farmer John, just go. Just go. You can make it. You can make it. I'll hold him off as long as I can. Farmer John! No! 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 The sun is setting. I feel the darkness overwhelming me. Goodbye. Goodbye, Farmer John. I tried. Yeah, so that's, I mean, I feel pretty accurate about how things happened, and not at all, you know, overly done. and anyways, I've been trading, guys. I've been trading with these guys. So I have this dude who's, to be quite honest, a little bit worthless. He really doesn't give me anything useful at all. And that is because we have this dude right here, who is actually quite useful. So I've been using his shovel trades, Fortune 1 and Breaking 3. That's pretty great, even for an iron shovel. We get a Silk Touch, Sharpness 2 axe, and then we get a Fortune 1 pickaxe. So, I mean, this dude is extremely helpful. Is it you? Are you the awesome dude? Oh, Fortune 3 for 22. That's pretty amazing right there. Which dude have I not... Mending. Okay, it's this guy. This is the best guy right here. Mending for 16. Fortune 3 for 19. And then look, Looting 3 for 18. So this guy, he's a winner. He is hands down a winner. So here I have a whole bunch of dirt and grass blocks. And that is what we're going to be needing. Now, we do have a whole bunch more at the site that we're going to go to, and we're going to need a whole bunch of cobblestone as well. But I have a feeling we're not going to get too much into the cobblestone today. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I hope we do. And I know I haven't revealed anything to you, but we're going to talk about it while I'm on the way over there. So where is over there? Over there is towards the mansion, essentially. And, oh, by the way, every single one of our villagers is dead. Yeah, they all died. Every single one of them. Well, I think I mentioned that last episode. Anyways, yeah, they're all dead. But that's okay. That's all right. We'll fix that. And that actually contributes into the storyline for what JWorld is going to be. You see, what happened was we had a whole bunch of villagers, and they all got turned into zombies. So my thing is, this world is infected. There is a plague here on JWorld, a zombie plague. But unlike the movies, you see in the movies, the zombie things, plagues, all of that, it always takes everybody by surprise. But it didn't take us by surprise. No, 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 no. It did not take us by surprise at all. You see, we knew it was coming because we are the smart ones. And so what we did, which is what we're about to do actually, is we lost our sight. I mean, we're smart, but we're not like, you know, geniuses. I think it's over there. So what we did is we saw the plague coming, and so we built a contraption. And this contraption lifted off our secure science... Hey, what's up, dude? Our secure science building and lifted it high up into the sky. And so we have a giant landmass, at least we're going to when we finish building it, a giant landmass up in the sky with a safe, secure building. And then at the bottom of it is going to be a processing center. So I've been watching the movie, or excuse me, the TV show, The 3% on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, I believe. So as long as you have Netflix, you should be able to watch it. It is dubbed into English, which is kind of bothersome for me. But honestly, the storyline I think was really good. And basically the general premise is that there's an inland where everything sucks, and there's an offshore. But in order to get to the offshore where everything is amazing, you have to pass all these crazy tests. So what we're going to do, this is the center of where our floating island thing is going to be. It's going to be up there. This is going to be the center point for it. And so somewhere around here, we're going to have a processing center where villagers are going to be processed and scanned for the zombie virus, and they are going to be evaluated for how useful they are to our civilization. And the ones that are worthy will be teleported or transported up into our secure facility where they will be put to work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of expand our colony up in the air while down here just gets destroyed. And that's going to be part of our world as well, is destroying the land and making it look run down, making buildings and cities and things like that, but making them destroyed so that it looks like things are actually overrun and in chaos. So that is kind of the idea. If you think that's a pretty cool thing, if you're on board with that plan, then put down in the comments, put down some kind of comment about it. Either, you know, hashtag I'm excited, or maybe hashtag zombie virus, or something else. I don't know. Put something down. Let me know if you think it's a cool idea. Hopefully you think it's a cool idea, because it's what we're gonna do. So I've been buying shovels from the dude in the farm. No, where is he? He's that way. And that's how I got all of this cleared out. And there is a reason that I chose this location as well, but we will get to that later on. So for today, what we're going to do is I'm going to get up 40 blocks above where well, not above level 70, above level 63 actually. So I'm going to go up probably 35 blocks maybe from here. And I'm going to start making our landmass up in the sky. A little bit of an update. You'll see I have particles floating around me, and my Totem of Undying is gone. Believe it or not, I didn't fall off. I jumped off. I jumped off trying to land in this water, and I landed right there and activated my Totem of Undying. So, yeah, oh well. But, yeah, hey, look at that. Look at that big giant circle up there. It's starting to look pretty good. Okay. I'm not sure if it's going to be a perfect circle. You guys let me know. Should it be perfectly circle, or should we chunk out land masses? Because the whole thing is it's going to have, it's going to be as if it's a floating island. So there's going to be like rocks and vines and, you know, dirt coming down from it, as if we actually lifted a chunk straight up out of the ground. So should it then be a perfect circle? Because the goal of what I'm going to do next is that we are going to build a band around the surface level of our floating island, and then there's going to be water elevators going from the ground up to it, and that's kind of the scientific technology that is causing it to float up there. So should it be then a perfect land circle, or should it be chunked out? Let me know in the comments what you think it should be. Because honestly, I don't know. I mean, maybe our technology is strong enough to be able to lift it up as a perfect circle. Maybe it's not. Maybe it crumbled as we lifted it. I don't know. But one thing I do know is we're gonna need a whole lot more dirt than I actually anticipated. That's all I got left, and that's a little bit less than what I started with, actually. All right, I had to take a little bit of a break. The entire circle is done and filled in, and mostly grass already. I came back to get a whole bunch of glass because I believe I have just enough to do one of the outer rings. There's going to be a 4-space gap between the landmass and the ring that's going to surround it, which is what is holding it up. But I want to show you guys the view. Can I get out, please? The view from the village. Look at that. Look how... Oh, that just looks so awesome. I mean, right now it looks kind of like a flying saucer, and that's kind of why I'm thinking maybe we need to kind of chunk it out a little bit and not make it a perfect circle. So the ring around it is going to be a perfect circle regardless, but then what we can do is the land that hangs down from it, like the heights. I don't know if it's tights or mites. Stalactites, we're going to go with that. That are hanging down from it, we can chunk those. Like, those will be very chunky and, you know, spiky and stuff like that. So it may not necessarily actually look like a perfect circle because we may not be able to see that top perfect circle right there. I don't know. I mean, we can always just leave it a circle and then change it, but it looks really impressive from right here. Is what I'm really excited about because it's way up there. And it says, hey, look at me, and that's kind of what we want. This this floating island kind of thing, which we need a name for it. So like the area on the ground is going to be, we're just going to call it the process, just like they do on the 3% TV show. But we need a name for that. See, the place where they go after they pass the process is to the offshore. Now this isn't the offshore, it's the floating island, but we need a really cool name for it that conveys that place up there is kind of, it's like paradise. It's perfect up there. It's where every villager wants to go because that's the easy life. It's utopia. So you can see it's way very dark down here. Oh, by the way, death count is now at 2. Yep, we're at 2 deaths. There's twice that I fell off. What I was doing was I was blocking out like so, like, oh, this, and I went to place a block here and I didn't have any, and I just kind of fell just like so. Happened twice. Yeah, so I'm keeping track of the deaths, how many times I've died in building this. Now the nice thing is I did not make any mistakes in putting that together, and I am very proud and impressed that I got it right on the first try all the way around. What I did was I wrote down the numbers, so like it went 11, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, and then there was 9 number 2s, and then you just reverse it. So I had that written down, and that's what I've done for this outer ring that I'm about to start with the glass as well. So like this one, it goes 11, 6, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 8 number 2s, and then it reverses back out again. So yeah, we'll see if I can get it perfect on the first try as well. And you can see we got a baby chicken. We got a baby chicken that spawned up here. I haven't shown you guys this because it's not really much of anything, but I set up a smelter kind of thing down here in the nether because I've been trading all of my coal to the villagers in order to get the toolsmiths and the weaponsmiths to be able to give me their trades. And so obviously without having any coal, we need sources of lava, and this is quite the abundant source. So yeah, that's works out pretty well, especially because if I stay nearby in the chunks in the overworld that this corresponds to, then this continues working. So yeah, I gotta say, this new way of bone mealing flowers in order to get more of the same kind is pretty awesome. You can just continually bone meal the flower, and more of the same kind will pop up. Every now and then I misclick and hit the ground instead, and we get grass, but this is actually pretty easy. Originally what I was doing is I would bone meal and then break, and then bone meal and then break, but if you just keep spreading your field like so, it makes it to where you can just get tons and tons and tons of the same color of flower, and then you just walk around and, well, don't get grass. You just walk around and break all the flowers, and it gives you tons and tons of the same flowers. You can see I've got quite a few stacks going. I've only been here for a couple minutes, but the ring, as you can see, there it is, and from the distance in the village it actually looks really, really cool with the ring on there. It's gonna look even better once we get all 3 layers of the blue glass, and then what I want to do is a layer of white concrete above and below, and then there's going to be like these clip kind of things. So if you think of it as there's the 3 layers, we'll just say that's the 3 layers, and then we'll say the wood represents the white concrete. There's going to be clips going around it like that, like on each of the big sides, the cardinal directions, I guess you could say, to make it look like it's kind of suspended there and you know, being held up, kind of a thing. A little more sciencey and technological, I guess. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna keep harvesting all these flowers, and then hopefully in the next click you're gonna hear a little whoosh right now, and then hopefully I'll be showing you all 3 layers of glass done, and they're all gonna be blue. And just like that, we have 3 layers of blue glass put in all the way around. Now there is one more issue. Kind of wish I would have thought about it, but at the same time, I just don't have the resources to have been able to do it. And that is the white layer of concrete. And also I decided I'm going to do some quartz stairs all the way around both the bottom of the blue glass and the top of the blue glass, because that's going to give it a nice little look to it. It's going to be a bit of a pain to get that in, but it's going to be a pain to put in all the rocks underneath as well. And so, I mean, we could have tried to build it from the bottom up, but to be completely honest, that would have been really, really difficult. You know, we would have been dealing with the perspective from bottom up, and it's just, perspective wise and aesthetically, it's just easier to go top down, because then we can imagine where it is it's coming from and all of that, where it's going to, whereas bottom up we have to kind of you know, work our way up and then aim for a common platform at the top, and that's just not good. So in any case, we'll figure that out. Probably what I'm going to do is, in between episodes right now, I'm going to go find a jungle and see if I can get some bamboo and some scaffolding. But then of course we gotta find string, and I don't know where a spider spawner is, so I don't know, maybe we can figure out some scaffolding. Now I did change out the waterfall that was in the middle for a water elevator. It only goes up at the moment though, only going up. What I'm gonna do is, in between episodes, probably as well, I'm going to change that out for one of my redstone water elevators that will switch from soul sand to magma blocks. That way, whenever I'm down here, I stand on the plate and then switches to soul sand, I can go up. And then whenever I'm at the top, it's already going to be on magma block, and I can just come right back down. If you want to know how to build that, it is not super difficult. Just takes a little bit of redstone. And there should be a link popping up. Actually, you know what I'll do? Instead of a link popping up, I'll just make that the end video clip. So right here in about 10 or 15 seconds, you should see that coming up if you want to know how to build a redstone single column water elevator. But that is it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I know I definitely did. That dramatic reenactment. Personally, I found that to be very fun to record for you guys. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you're new around here, then make sure to subscribe. But that's it, guys. I'm AnimusJ, and I'll see you next time.